They got it all in one arc, like Alabasta arc. But Alabasta is a place. They went to like 2 places in that arc, and they met Chopper. Then they went to Alabasta. But and then when they went to Alabasta, they met Robin. Nah, it did. Luffy was beating on a girl. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Alabasta was tough. Alabasta was tough. Alabasta was tough. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 7 is tough to me. For 7 is tough because I gotta. One Piece is so big. I gotta expand the scale a little bit. So I gotta get 7 is still good. You feel me? But like not like if a bitch said rate me 1 to 10, a bitch said a 7, I'll slap that hoe. But nah, that nigga Luffy was beating on a girl. And in Alabasta you meet that gay nigga, which is that nigga come back in like 100 or 500 episodes after that. That's why I fuck with. That shit is fun. Right. So Alabasta, yeah, 7 out of 10. I'll say. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Skypiea, cause they went from Alabasta to Skypiea. Skypiea, everybody say Skypiea, feel it. Skip Skypiea. Skypiea, it wasn't as good, but it's crucial information. It's crucial information. And then, I ain't gonna lie, it always get good at the end of the arcs, man. I can't even lie. I don't know if that's every anime thing or just a One Piece thing. Like it's always the whole long ass build up, and then at the end, exactly, like, you feel me? Like, but like One Piece is so, it's just like I ain't gonna say information filling, but it is information filling, but only like about the show. Like it'll just tell you shit about the show in one episode, like in the early 100 episodes, and then bring it back in the 600 episodes, or like, nigga, we still getting backstories on characters, twins, and they still eating, cause we never got a backstory on Brook. I mean, we kinda did, but we didn't for real. Now this nigga Zoro, fire. Best swordsman, heads down. Nigga got a 3 sword style, 2 sword style. Never used the 1 sword style. Bro, I never seen Zoro use the 1 sword style. You would never see Zoro use the 1 sword style. He got 2 sword style, 3 sword style, and this nigga have a no sword style. Nigga was in a fight. He said no sword style, onigiri. Nigga, huh? But in Skypiea, they literally fought a god. Bro was like lightning. And they fought, bro. So that was tough. But then, oh yeah, Luffy did foreshadow some shit. Like, that's why fucking this shit is amazing. Cause this nigga in Skypiea, this nigga was foreshadowed Gear 3, I think. Because he had put like a big ass gold something at the end of his fist, and it was molded into his fist, and it was like a big old ball, and he stretched his arm far back, and now one of his moves, he stretched his arm far back, but his hand is a big ass bull. Like, the nigga foreshadowed this shit, which is fire. Oh yeah, then you meet Blackbeard in this bitch too. That's when the first time Luffy and Blackbeard meet. And that's like at the earliest Skypiea though. And then that's when Luffy and Zoro found out Blackbeard was like 3 niggas instead of 1. Hey, yeah. That nigga take... Huh? Nigga. Yeah, that nigga like 3 niggas. And then his dad is like the GOAT of fucking pirates. He's not GOAT Roger, but he's the GOAT of Gold Roger. The niggas one of them ones with Gold Roger. You niggas thought Whitebeard was one of the ones with Gold Roger. No. I always knew Whitebeard wasn't that nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. I was never a Whitebeard fan. Never. Oh, I will never will be. When he died trying to save Ace, I was like, this nigga trying to be Gold Roger so bad. Like, that's literally what I thought. I was like, this nigga trying to be Gold Roger so bad. Because when Gold Roger died, he was like, you could find my One Piece or whatever, like you could have my treasure. Then when Whitebeard died, he gonna scream to the top of his lungs, the One Piece is real. This nigga trying to be Gold Roger so bad. But shit, after Scott Pilgrim, them niggas fall back down into a little marine spot. Then that's when they hit me with them 20 episodes of filler. But the filler episode was fire because this nigga Luffy put on an afro and started beating niggas like he was boxing. That's when we got Afro Luffy. So I guess the filler, that was like one of the best fillers. Then we get to Water 7. Water 7 is, nah, I'm gonna put Water 7 and Enies Lobby in the same category because that's different. Like that is 35 episodes in Water 7 and 73 episodes in Enies Lobby. Dumb shit hit different. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause like, how you become friends with niggas that beat up your homeboy? Exactly. Nigga, you know Frankie? The robot on One Piece? That they're on the crew? You don't know? No, not Skeleton, that's Brook. Don't disrespect Soul King. That's literally my favorite character on the whole shit. He's also a swordsman. That's why he's my favorite character. My favorite character was Zoro. But then when I found out Brook was a swordsman, and he could sing, and he funny as shit, and he always want to see bitches' panties, and he got a fat ass afro, I was like, this is my favorite character. Like every time this nigga Brook on the screen, and he see some fine shit, he be like, can I see your panties? Like, my nigga follow it, like. But, motherfucking, that nigga, you gotta watch One Piece. You gotta watch One Piece. Then Robin gave Frankie a hand job in that season too. We ain't even know that. Niggas get down in this shit. Nah, but Enies Lobby and Water 7 had to be like the saddest fucking like part of the whole shit. Okay, it's not the saddest part, I lied. But that will be the first sad part you get introduced to. Cause you got Water 7, Enies Lobby, then you go to Thriller Bark. And at Thriller Bark, nothing happens at Thriller Bark. We ain't gonna speak on Thriller Bark. You're laughing, but only the real ones know. If you know, you know. That's a if you know, you know. You feel me? Saba Odi is my favorite arc of the whole fucking show. I ain't even gonna lie. And that's like right before the time skip happened. That's when like the real One Piece start. Everybody, the One Piece everybody want to catch up to and shit. You feel me? That's when all that shit start. Cause niggas be pre-time skip way better than the post-time skip. I ain't even gonna lie. Pre-time skip is way better than post-time skip. Post-time skip is good, but it's only bringing back shit from pre-time skip. That's the only reason why it's so good, cause it's bringing back shit from pre-time skip and making it like irrelevant, not irrelevant, relevant. It's making it makes sense. And then the fucking show so fucking long, the nigga got no choice but to make the characters age like a motherfucker too. So like the characters, like some of the characters from the beginning of the show got their own kids now towards the end of the show. No, literally, and they motherfucking pirates of their own. So like, you feel me? It's like another Boruto situation without completely changing the whole show, and not the main character. Nah, Land of Wano, starting at 892, ending at 1088, is that shit, nigga. Watching Wano drained me. I ain't even gonna lie. That is literally the longest. It's 208 episodes, time. 208 episodes. There's no other arc as long as that shit. Wano is 208 episodes. Goddamn. I might have to rewatch Wano. Cause that shit drained me so bad. I barely wanted to watch that shit when I was watching it. Everything, like the whole shit is so good, but when I got to Wano, cause like there was, nigga, you know how many times Luffy own crewmates backstabbed him in the back? And it wasn't no pretty backstab. Dumb niggas beat the shit out of Luffy. Like Luffy got his ass whooped by his own crew. Like that shit hit different, man. That nigga Kyron never growing up. And he stopped all the way at what, Alabasta? That's the second arc. This nigga stopped at the second arc. And he would've got the Skypiea. I would've told him to skip that 22 fucking filler shit. He would've got the Water 7. When he would've got the Water 7, he would've been a fucking One Piece fan from there on. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like that's what it takes right there, Water 7. Everything else is like this, like, nigga, it's like watching Naruto. So I don't know why the fuck that nigga Luffy, that nigga Lucky pissed me off. Nigga love Bleach, but won't watch One Piece. You gotta watch it, man.
Great news. We just got an invite from an
I might just have to get a tattoo. I think I might get that One Piece tattoo.
So it's the perfect stage for you to show.
I'm gonna get the Fishman clan tattoo on my shit though. Niggas gonna be like, hell nah. You ever watch High School DxD? Fire. I ain't gonna lie. If I want to focus on more fine shit, I do gotta start watching more anime. Yeah. I'm not watching no fucking Yu-Gi-Oh though. Crazy out your fucking mind.
On my phone.